Hello everybody, this is Moshe, the electric Israeli, and today's video is an interesting review of the Chevy Volt, my 2016 Chevy Volt LT, which is the base model, plus I got a couple things extra on it, but it's the base model. But this review is not going to be so much about the way it looks and the indoor and the outdoor or the mechanical and all that. There are many videos like this also on my channel, so if that's what you want, you can find it on my channel and other people's reviews. This is about really the use of the car, the purpose, the ride, the functionality, and really the idea of the Chevy Volt. So I have to say, those of you who saw many of my videos, you know that I have issues with this car, but you can have issues with every car. Every car has compromises. Every car is not 100% of what you want. So this car is no difference whatsoever. But in no particular order, I'll try to list and talk about, I don't even call it advantages or disadvantages, pros or cons. It's just facts. For some people it can be a pro, for some it can be a con, so it doesn't matter what my personal preference is. Just a second, please. Nothing like a good chamomile tea. Anywho, here's the deal. And again, this is my perspective as a driver of this car, and my wife drives it more than me, but we drive it. In 11 short months, we already made 18,000 miles on this car. We had one significant trip from Jersey to Quebec City, so that was a very long ride, plus a 40-50 miles daily commute with this car. And one of the greatest ideas about this particular car is I mean GM found almost the sweet spot of electric range, and it's really it's about 50 to 55 miles in the summer, 40 to 45 miles in the winter, and that is a really great sweet spot because your average daily commute will be covered by the gas. But now so people who know about electric cars will say, hey, wait a minute, what about the BMW i3? Regardless of the prices and regardless of the design, whether you like it or not, that's not the issue. The BMW i3, even the new one that's coming up with the larger battery and larger gas capacity, you don't want to drive that car on gas. That's not what it meant for. You just don't. It will not perform the same in all conditions, and you're not supposed to just put gas and go and never charge that car. That car is really an electric car that has the extended range to get you to the next station. Now, can you drive it? Yes, you can, but that's not what it's meant for. This car, you can drive it on gas almost solely. Why would you, of course, but you can, and I did, and I have. Now, is it pleasant on gas? It's obviously not the same, and when you drive electric cars, you absolutely certainly don't enjoy anything driving on gas, and that's even if it's your lawnmower. So it doesn't. That's not the point. The point is, this car is really a regular hybrid car, but with a very large battery that can take you places no problem. And it's meant to be an electric car. It is an electric car, but the gas mode is not something that will underperform. As a matter of fact, it's more powerful in gas mode. Not much more, a little bit more, but it is more powerful. It can do whatever you want, and you can put it in a save mode if you want to use the electric when you're in an urban area or on small roads or whatever that is, which is a much better idea. Now, in good weather, on let's say up to 45 miles per hour roads, this car can do 60-70 miles easy. I know where it takes is obviously if you climb up the hills or you go on highways gobbles it up. So my point is that the electric mode, the electric range is just perfect. Just perfect. Out of the 18,000 miles, I have, I think, about 13,500, let's say 13,000 miles. And the other miles attributed to that long trip I had, which is almost 3,000 miles or something like that. So you can see that it's just a good idea the way it's designed. Now, how do you achieve it? By putting the battery in a T-shape, which now start talking about compromises. So this is it's a four-seater car. I had 5 people in here, but 3 of them were kids. So, and you don't want to be the fifth person in the middle behind me for more than 2 miles. It's not comfortable. So it is a nice 4-seater, compact, very low, very curvy. So it is. I mean, I let a friend of mine drive it at the beginning. He's like, "Oh, it's a little claustrophobic." You get used to it. It's fine. So this is something that you have to deal with. You get used to it. It's a nice, very fast sports car. It's a fast sports car. It is beautiful sports car. It's very slick, stylish, and one of the things I love the most, beside the electric range, it's really the hatch. First of all, I love hatch. Hatch is awesome. It's so convenient. You can flatten the car seat, the back seats, and you get a very nice little flat area. You can put tons of stuff here, including a spare tire. I usually drive around with a spare tire. You can really put a lot of stuff here. It's a very utilitarian car. It's not an SUV, obviously, but you can put a lot of stuff. I have a roof rack, rails. Sometimes I put on. I can put a toolie box or whatever it is. So it is a very, very utilitarian, very useful, practical car. Even though it's very small, you can really load it up with a lot of stuff. So that is the second most significant part of this car. Even though it's small, you can put a lot of things in. It's like my Leaf, which is getting to be 18,000 soon. I'll do a review on that as well. Now, other things. Air conditioning is fine. It's now, what's the temperature? It's 80 degrees outside in late October. So the air conditioning is good. The heat stinks. Totally and utterly stinks. The seat warmer is good. The wheel warmer is good. The heat, it works whenever I feel like it. Whenever it feels like it. It's resistive heat, and it's just not good, as opposed to the Leaf, where the heat is the best. So the heat is not good at all. I mean, it gets warm, and it's not, and it's kind of warm, and it acts. I took it to the mechanic twice, and said that's what it is. Whatever they did, and all that. So running cost of this car, if you drive like my wife does, like we do, 40-50 miles a day, you will, plus whenever you have to have a longer trip, you will put gas in this car every 2-3 months, sometimes even more. Remember, it's only a 9 gallon car, a 9 gallon a tank. So even if you put gas, it's not that much. So it is a fantastic, quote-unquote, fuel economy. I'm averaging 126 miles per gallon. I mean, if I didn't do that one long trip, I would have averaged it easily 200 plus miles. So the fuel economy, because of the large battery, is just spectacular. You rarely go to the gas station. And even if you do, $10 in today's gas prices, you're done, and you all set. So so that is a very great thing. So there's really 3 significant things: the gas mileage, the electric range, the hatch. The design, eye of the beholder. If you like it, you like it, and if you don't, you don't. I mean, I like sports cars. I used to have Remember the two-door Saturn, that one with the flip lights, that and I love sports car. I love little cars, so they're fast. I like it. But is this a family car? It is a family car for four people, but you know, two of them need to be kids. Okay, it's not so comfortable in the back, but for my young kids, it's fine. It's no big deal. We like it. You can take family trips with this, with luggage in the back and something on the roof. So it is practical. It is practical. So I think that is very nice compromise. It's very nice the way they design it. It's very nice that you can do several things with this car, not just one thing. You can go 90% on electric, but also you can go anywhere else you want, and that's fine. So all in all, we love this car. We love this car. I like the Leaf because I like electric only, so it's fine. But we like this car. It's a very good car. It's extraordinarily fast. It's very powerful car. You get off the line, no issues with anyone except for the Tesla, of course. So you can really go, and the electric mode is so smooth, much smoother than the Leaf, much very, very smooth. Acceleration, pick, and highway cruising, it's just fantastic. It's really a very, very, very incredibly nice car that has a lot of three huge advantages, and that's our impression of this car. We love it. We're planning to keep it as long as we can, and because we bought it, we didn't lease it, and so I highly recommend it. If I have to ask me, would you recommend it? I highly recommend it. It's not for everyone. No car is. It's for a particular group of people, and I know that Chevy sold more than 100,000 of them. So obviously there's 100,000 people who think this is a good car. I hope they sell much more. So that's it. If you have questions, particular questions, please put it down in the box. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate that. And you know me, let's change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you.